Sorry, this is a pain because I have a I don't know, DSLR camera. I think that's what they're called. So I just like flip my screen out, but it thinks that I'm like looking through the little thing, so it's not showing on the screen. So I don't even know if you can see me. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can, but not the point. Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a video about weird things that I did as a kid. I was trying to get a lot of things because I'm like, oh, you know, there's a lot of weird things to do, but I couldn't really remember a lot. So I'm just going to give the ones that I remembered. And yeah. Alright, so the first weird thing that I did as a kid was, well, I would always see my sisters play this game Doom, which is on the Sega 32X. And it was a scary game at the time. It might have been like early 2000s, so like not a lot of like, it wasn't as good of games that were coming out, but I mean, that system was old at that time, but we had it and we'd always play it, so I would always watch them play it, and I'm like, what the hell do they play? That's so scary. So when I was a kid, obviously that's what I'm talking about, I would always try to play it, and like, most people they probably know the newer versions of that game. This was, I think, like the first Doom out there, and so whenever you go somewhere, if you see a monster, they have like this thing that they like shout, like I don't know how to explain it. Like, if you see like this, I don't even know what they're called. I call them porcupines. It's like these brown guys with like spikes in them. They're like, ah, when you see them. And like usually, that's like, it's kind of like a jump scare basically. So when I was younger, I'd always try to play the game, and then when I see a monster, they'll like, ah, at me, and like they'll like scream at me, and then I get scared and turn off the game. Every time. I did that so many times. Like, it was just so scary. Like, I want to play, but it was just too scary. And yeah, I'd always have to turn off my system and then the TV and run upstairs. And it even got so far that I would have so many nightmares about me doing that, and the TV or anything wouldn't turn off, and I was like, ah, like I was like freaking out because I was so scared. But yeah, that's crazy. And like now I can play and it's like no problem. I even have it remastered on the well, not really remastered, but like it has the PlayStation 1 Dooms onto the PS3, and I've been playing them completely fine. But I only played the first Doom. I haven't played like the other Dooms, like Final Doom. I only grew up with the first one because it was the only one on the Sega. A second weird thing that I did as a kid was, I think I still have them. They're somewhere in my desk. I don't feel like looking for them. But throughout, I think, elementary school and middle school, I had like this huge, not a huge book, but like this binder. And I would have like a folder in there, and it would have everyone's, like every person I knew's name in there, and like every little thing that they do, I would write it down there, and that would actually be a good video, like reading what I said about others. Like, it wasn't even secrets, it's just stuff that they did. Like, if someone told a funny joke, I would be like, oh, he told a funny joke today, he said blah blah blah. Like, it was, I don't know, I'm the type of person who will tell everyone about every little thing, and I guess it was just a way for me to like write down things that happened and everything. I haven't read it in a while, like it's, I think, buried in my desk, but that would actually be an interesting video to go and read them. But I can't say the names because I'll be bad. That's actually such a good video. Just think about it, like I should do that. I'm gonna do that. I don't know, today or whatever. I'm probably gonna do that. Just read what I said about other people. Some are really bad. Like, I don't think I can. Yeah, basically, I just sat there and wrote all these things about everyone I knew. Another weird thing that I did as a kid was, I usually would do this with my sister Susan. We would be in the basement and we would play this game, Zombies. And it's kind of would be like the lava thing on the floor, but instead of that, it's if someone looks like, because there's a lot of people in my house. I had like 3 sisters, my mom, my dad, and then my granddad. And they were, you know, just always up and going. So what me and, I think it would usually be Susan, we would try to go all the way upstairs without people looking at us, and if they looked at us, we had to run back downstairs and restart. And it was just so weird to look back. Like, everyone probably be like, what the heck are they doing? Because, like, we go up there, and if you look at us, we go, ah! Like, we won't say anything to them. We just freak out and go back downstairs. I don't know. Another weird thing, well, I mean, it's not really weird. It was just what I what my imagination did was I would ride my bike around the front of my house and kind of on my road, and I'd pretend I was a bus. And like each person had a stop, so I go to a place, like I go to a stop, and then stop for a couple minutes, make sure they got on the bus, and then I'd go. You know, I was playing bus with my bike. But I mean, it's just something I would do every time I come home. And then sometimes I'd actually like sit there and like pretend I was talking to people, and then like I'd go to school, and then like I'd like be talking to people. I mean, it's a kid thing, you know? Another weird thing I did as a kid was, my parents, we would, like, they go shopping, and I would always have to go with them. I'm like, you know, I want to do that. So for a couple days, I would bring out, like, the food in this one room, and I'd bring them out, put them everywhere, and pretend I was buying them and putting them in a bag. And, like, each person would have their own bag, and I just put it in there, and then, yeah. And I wouldn't, like, put it back, and my parents would get angry. They're like, you need to put your stuff away, you don't sit there and leave the bags and everything on the floor, like... this is weird. It's like, okay, I want this. Alright, next person. I was a kid, you know, kids do weird things. Alright, the last weird thing that I did as a kid was I ate dog food. I wouldn't eat it, like, like, I think it all started with when my, Kim dared me to eat dog food, and I said, okay, and I did, and it wasn't that bad. So she was like, ew, and I'm like, it's not that bad, and I would eat it. And then, like, here and there, the dog food would be, like, near the back door. So if I, like, go by it, I'll just pick up one and eat it and just continue on. I don't know. I don't know. But, like, would I do it today? No. No. Alright, that was, I think, a quick video, actually. I don't know. I can't see how many minutes it's been. It might have already been 15 minutes, and I don't know when it's not recording. Yeah, I'm really gonna think about doing that video about, like, what I said about other people. It really seems interesting, just because I haven't read it in so long. Like, I want to see what I said about other people. I really gotta do that. Such a good video. Alright, I'm probably gonna be posting that. I don't know when, but I will. And, yeah, thanks for watching. Oh my gosh, you guys want to see my guinea pig? I don't think I ever introduced you. No, come here. Why do you do this? Oh my gosh, you're so fat now. Hi. Ah. This is Munchies. This is Munchies. I got him when he was just a little baby, and he's, I think, still a baby. Probably had him for like a month. So, I think he may be a month or 2 months old. But he's getting so big by the day, like, he's so heavy now. You're fat. You know that? Yeah, but he's cute. It's like my first, little pet. I have a pet cat that I'm basically taking care of. Because my parents went to get rid of her. But I took her, and... I mean, they still pay for her food and everything, but I mean, like... when I move out, she's moving with me. But I pay for all his stuff. He's my baby. He munches. He munches on every, like, I named him Munchies because I wanted to, but he actually eats all day and all night long. Yeah. I like him. He's a cutie. Huh. Say hi, Munchies. I think he's scared. I'm gonna put him back. Alright, so thanks for watching, everyone. And Munchies. Alright, bye.